Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome. In this video presentation, I will be exploring essential multiple choice questions, MCQs, with brief explanations from Unit 2 in addition to the MCQs already uploaded in Gender Inequalities and Issues. Dear viewers, if you want to practice these MCQs, turn off the volume of your mobile phone during the first round. Then, in the second round, turn on the volume to check your answers. For MCQs on other topics, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's attempt to solve some important MCQs one by one with a brief explanation. Question 1. In India, which constitutional amendment introduced reservations for women in local governance, Panchayati Raj? A. 73rd Amendment. B. 74th Amendment. C. 76th Amendment. D. 79th Amendment. The correct answer to question 1 is option A. 73rd Amendment. Explanation: the 73rd Amendment to the Indian Constitution introduced reservations for women in local governance, Panchayati Raj institutions. Question 2. Which international day is observed to raise awareness about violence against women and girls? A. International Women's Day. B. International Day of the Girl Child. C. International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. D. International Human Rights Day. The correct answer to question 2 is option C. International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Explanation: this day, observed on 25th November, aims to combat and raise awareness about violence against women. Question 3. In the context of gender diversity, what does LGBTQ+ stand for? A. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer questioning, and more. B. Longitudinal, gender-neutral, transcendent, queasy, and more. C. Lively, giggly, bashful, talkative, quirky, and more. D. Love, generosity, belongingness, triumph, and more. The correct answer to question 3 is option A. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer questioning, and more. Explanation: LGBTQ+ represents a diverse community, including various sexual orientations and gender identities. Question 4. Which of the following terms is associated with the belief in the social, economic, and political equality of the sexes? A. Feminism. B. Misogyny. C. Androcentrism. D. Patriarchy. The correct answer to question 4 is option A. Feminism. Explanation: feminism advocates for the rights and equality of women on social, economic, and political fronts. Question 5. Which organization released the Global Gender Gap Report, ranking countries based on gender disparities? A. United Nations Development Programme, UNDP. B. World Bank. C. World Economic Forum, WEF. D. International Monetary Fund, IMF. The correct answer to question 5 is option C. World Economic Forum, WEF. Explanation: the WEF releases the Global Gender Gap Report, assessing gender disparities in various countries. Question 6. What is the term for the discrimination faced by women in the workplace, often in terms of pay and job opportunities? A. Gender segregation. B. Gender harassment. C. Glass ceiling. D. Pink tax. The correct answer to question 6 is option C. Glass ceiling. Explanation: the glass ceiling refers to the invisible barriers that prevent women from reaching top positions in the workplace. Question 7. In which year did India witness the Nirbhaya gang rape incident, leading to increased awareness about women's safety? A. 2012. Born in 2014. Circa 2016. D. 2018. The correct answer to question 7 is option A. 2012. Explanation: the Nirbhaya gang rape incident occurred in Delhi in December 2012, sparking nationwide protests and discussions on women's safety. Question 8. What is the term for the belief that one gender is superior to the other, often resulting in discrimination? A. Gender equality. B. Gender bias. C. Patriarchy. D. Feminism. The correct answer to question 8 is option C. Patriarchy. Explanation. Patriarchy is a social system where men hold primary power and predominate in roles of political leadership, moral authority, and social privilege. Question 9. In which year did the United Nations adopt the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, including a specific goal on gender equality? A. 2000. Born in 2010. Circa 2015. D. 2020. The correct answer to question 9 is option circa 2015. Explanation. The SDGs, including Goal 5 on gender equality, were adopted by the UN in 2015. Question 10. Which organization is known for the He for She campaign, promoting men's involvement in achieving gender equality? A. UNICEF. B. UNDP. C. UN Women. D. UNESCO. The correct answer to question 10 is option C. UN Women. Explanation. UN Women initiated the He for She campaign to engage men and boys in promoting gender equality and ending violence against women. Question 11. In which year did the United Nations launch the Planet 50 to 50 by 2030 Step It Up for Gender Equality campaign? A. 2010. Born in 2015. Circa 2020. D. 2025. The correct answer to question 11 is option born in 2015. Explanation. The Planet 50 to 50 by 2030 campaign was launched in 2015, emphasizing the goal of achieving gender equality by the year 2030. Question 12. Which international event inspired the formation of the UN Women Organization in 2010? A. World War I. B. World War II. C. Beijing World Conference on Women, 1995. D. International Women's Conference, 1975. The correct answer to question 12 is option C. Beijing World Conference on Women, 1995. Explanation. The Beijing World Conference on Women in 1995 led to the establishment of UN Women in 2010 to address global gender issues. Question 13. In India, what is the name of the government scheme launched to address issues related to female child mortality and sex ratio? A. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. B. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. C. Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. D. Make in India. The correct answer to question 13 is option A. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Explanation. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is a government initiative in India aimed at addressing female child mortality and improving the sex ratio. Question 14. Which term is commonly used to describe the unequal distribution of household chores and caregiving responsibilities between men and women? A. Gender apartheid. B. Gender pay gap. C. Gender division of labor. D. Gender quota. The correct answer to question 14 is option C. Gender division of labor. Explanation. Gender division of labor refers to the traditional allocation of household responsibilities based on gender. Question 15. What is the term for the prejudiced attitudes, beliefs, and expectations about both women and men, influencing behavior and perpetuating gender inequalities? A. Gender stereotypes. B. Gender roles. C. Gender discrimination. D. Gender parity. The correct answer to question 15 is option A. Gender stereotypes. Explanation. Gender stereotypes are preconceived ideas about roles, behaviors, and attributes based on one's gender. Question 16. Which international organization works towards promoting gender equality and empowering women globally? A. UNICEF. B. UNDP. C. UN Women. D. UNESCO. The correct answer to question 16 is option C. UN Women. Explanation: UN Women is dedicated to promoting gender equality and empowering women worldwide. Question 17. In India, which act prohibits the practice of prenatal sex determination and sex-selective abortions? A. Medical Termination of Pregnancy (MTP) Act. B. Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques (PCPNDT) Act. C. Dowry Prohibition Act. D. Maternity Benefit Act. The correct answer to question 17 is option B. Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques (PCPNDT) Act. Explanation: the PCPNDT Act aims to prevent sex determination and sex-selective abortions. Question 18. Which type of violence involves coercive or controlling behavior within an intimate relationship, causing physical, sexual, or psychological harm? A. Workplace harassment. B. Domestic violence. C. Street harassment. D. Cyberbullying. The correct answer to question 18 is option B. Domestic violence. Explanation: domestic violence involves abusive behavior within intimate relationships, causing harm to one partner. Question 19. Which international day is observed on 8th March, focusing on celebrating the achievements of women and advocating for gender equality? A. International Women's Day. B. International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. C. World Humanitarian Day. D. International Day of the Girl Child. The correct answer to question 19 is option A. International Women's Day. Explanation: International Women's Day is observed on 8th March to celebrate women's achievements and advocate for gender equality. Question 20. Which country implemented the Me Too movement, sparking a global conversation about sexual harassment and assault? A. United States. B. France. C. India. D. South Africa. The correct answer to question 20 is option A. United States. Explanation: the Me Too movement gained prominence in the United States, encouraging survivors to speak out against sexual harassment and assault. Thank you everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shoki Bilal.